Jed. It's obviously kind of fair to say that this entire Musk selling episode, it coincided with a pullback from highs in Tesla shares, even though CEOs sell stock in their founded companies all the time. But I wonder where you think it leaves it. We're still at $1 trillion market cap, up a lot today. It's pretty close to your price target. So, how do you characterize the outlook for the company relative to where the stock is right now for next year?
All right. So drama aside, and there's always a lot of drama when we talk about Tesla, but leaving all that aside, Tesla really is it's a momentum stock. And so I've always looked at this in a very simple way. Look at it with that sort of scale. What's on the pro, what's on the negative side or potential risk? And do we have more catalysts coming up that are positive versus negative? And I still think that we have more positives than negatives. This is a production story. So it's about, these gigafactories. And if we look at that, we're mere weeks away from Berlin coming online. Then you're going to have Texas coming online. And you've got the 2170 batteries transitioning to 4680s. That gives them optionality, which is the ability to move from just an auto company into an energy company. And I think that that's not fully baked into the shares at this point.
Do you feel that's not baked into the shares in terms of how the storyline might be energized by that, and therefore you get this a restart of that momentum? Or do you actually believe on a financial basis at $1 trillion, the potential for these new gigafactories and this other energy business line are not reflected in the valuation?
Well, I mean, we have to look at, are we in a bull market? Are we in a bear market? And so if we're going to look at because it's all relative, our price, we're all trying to look at what is relative performance. So, we would be having a different discussion if the argument here was, hey, we're in a bear market in terms of the total value. By the way, the guys that argue value on Tesla, they've gotten their heads handed to them time and time again here. So I'll come back and say in a bull market, and by the way, the Build Back Better, that not happening, at least for the time being, that actually takes the whole competitive side away from, all the competitors coming in and taking the share. Because Tesla wouldn't be capturing that anyhow. So I do think that in this market, at this time, there's still more positives than negatives with respect to Tesla, and I'll keep the buy on that.